Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leod, and I'm absolutely thrilled you're here with me today. Let's dive into something I've decided to make a yearly tradition, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Scratch that, fun isn't the word. Interesting, maybe insightful, perhaps challenging. Every year, I'm going to create a new self-portrait. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'll limit myself to just one self-portrait a year, but this tradition ensures I'll always do at least one. It feels like a great way to mark the passage of time and see how my skills and perspective evolve, and how my face deteriorates. But I've got to be honest with you, I don't love doing self-portraits. Actually, don't love might be putting it lightly. I actively dread them, and I can't even fully explain why. That said, self-portraits are undeniably useful. I mean, think about it. No other model is always available, endlessly patient, and willing to work for free. So out of pure practicality, I've done quite a few of them over the years. The funny thing is, I've noticed something about my older self-portraits. They grow on me with time. It's almost like the further removed they are from present-day me, the more they feel like portraits of someone else entirely. Does that make sense? Kinda like how it's easier to laugh at your own embarrassing stories once enough time has passed? Or is that just me? One of my proudest self-portraits came from a piece I created for Jerry's Artarama annual self-portrait competition back in 2021. I was lucky enough to win first place, and the concept behind the portrait was inspired by chromatic aberration, a photography effect where a lens struggles to focus all wavelengths of light, creating colorful fringes around objects. Here's a quick breakdown of chromatic aberration that I pulled from online. It's the red-green or blue-yellow outline you sometimes see on the edges of photos. It's caused by light not perfectly aligning as it passes through a lens. It sounds technical, but for me, it became this really cool visual element to play with. I think my inspiration might have come from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but honestly, it's been a while, so who knows for sure. Let's switch gears a bit. When you're working on a self-portrait, here's something worth considering. Do you paint it mirrored, like what you see in the mirror, or not mirrored, like how others see you? No one's face is perfectly symmetrical, so it really makes a difference. A mirrored portrait will probably feel more natural to you as the artist, but might look off to others. On the flip side, an unmirrored portrait, based on a photo, will be more familiar to others, but might feel strange to you while painting it. For this year's self-portrait, I started with a bunch of photos. I was tempted to go for one of my classic looks. Head on, slightly tilted down, eyes staring straight into the camera. But I already have a few paintings like that, so I decided to switch it up. I'm excited to see how this piece feels in comparison to previous ones, and how this annual project might evolve over time. Some artists take this concept to another level. Monthly or even weekly self-portraits. I think there's even someone who does it daily, which is wild to me. While I admire the dedication, I think once a year is just the right amount for me to stay consistent without burning out. Now for this painting, I wouldn't call it the most flattering portrait of myself, but I do think it's a successful one. It feels honest, and sometimes that's even more important than pretty. I'd love to hear what you think about this tradition. Have you ever tried creating a self-portrait? Would you want to give it a go? Let's chat about it in the comments. Also, if you're interested in joining a supportive, creative community, my Discord is open. Links in the description, and this painting is available for purchase on my website if it speaks to you for the special price of $250. If you enjoyed hanging out today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you're always in the loop. Sharing my work and connecting with you all means the world to me. So, if you know someone who'd enjoy this, feel free to share it with them too. Let's not leave it all up to the algorithm. Thanks so much for being here. I hope your 2025 is off to an amazing start and that this year is full of joy, growth, and creativity for you. Until next week, bye.